What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. What a game. What a game. Lord Jesus. That was a little bit much, wasn't it, y'all? Good grief. I would prefer none others to be like that. We good. We don't need all of that, Cowboys. Don't go back to the cardiac Cowboys. We don't need that in our blood. Let's go. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Shout out to them members. Shout out to Desmond Iron Man. Shout out to Miss Nisi. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green. Eric Wallace in the building. Mr. Michael Autry. Y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Let's go. Shout out to Amp Sports in the building, man. It's a celebration. You understand? Shout out to you, sir. Let's do it. Brendan Dunson. Y'all hit them likes and shares, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner, man. I got a good show for y'all. We finna turn it up. You already know the Cowboys almost gave us a heart attack last night, but we still here. You live. You live to fight another day. Them young boys had me sweating, though. I ain't gonna lie. Good grief. Let's do it. Shout out to Action Power in the building. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. You know the algorithm trying to knock me off my rhythm. We gotta push through, man. Let's do it. Let's go. Hey, but first and foremost, we gotta make sure we doing the most what haters was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner now. Hey, it's a Victory Friday. Let's get it. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Happy Dub Day, baby. Yeah. Let's go. It's a Dub Day celebration.
I know that they mad, but
just let them hate. Hey, let's get it. If you feeling good today, man, hit that like and share, man. Hit that super chat, hit that cash out, man. Let's do this thing the right way. Let's do it.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't in
on the team, you just a ball, boy.
Used to run knockouts,
but it's real now. Let's go.
I probably average your career. Hey, one day hating on it, probably one.
Hey, who gon' turn it up like the trap? Y'all already know we finna go crazy today.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's do it.
Took my brother, that
Donnell Lamar in the building.
Hey,
Santiago in the building. Bear 24, Jeremy Solid. Shout out to my people, man. Let's do it. On the chain, yeah. Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same.
You know we gotta get the fairs, Mr. Hayes. You already know this. After you see your quarterback get down with the get down, you gotta tell him to get down or lay down. You understand? Shout out to Peter Rizzo in the building. Let's do it. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise. Make no mistake about it, man. Hey, man, I know it was a lot of them Dak haters over there wishing the worst on our quarterback. I already know you was hoping and praying and begging and pleading that Dak didn't pull through, but he did anyway. He did anyway. And I know you was very, very much so upset when you seen him hit Jake Ferguson for the game-winning touchdown. I know you was upset when you win. I know you was. When those DeQuincy Coleman seen Dak Prescott lead that game-winning type touchdown and he was in his bag, he was doing his thing, he breaking away, doing miraculous miracle, break out of the tackle, spin around, backward flip, double spin, that boy Dak.
Trap.
That boy Dak did a no-look behind the back, round the corner. This boy did everything, man. What else do you want from your quarterback? Young Rain Dakota is him, Prescott.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
Shout out to my guy Taiwan with the $5 super, man. I appreciate you, sir. I really do. Thank you for helping me keep the lights on. Do you see how Dak Prescott looked in the face of our opposition. He said pass him a lighter, didn't he?
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
Did you see the passion that Jake Ferguson and Dak Prescott was playing in? This is exactly what we need. We needed a close game like this, y'all. We needed a close game like this. Let's turn it up in the trap today. Let's turn it up.
Trap.
This is not all, we're not planning to do stuff like this, but when it needs to be done, goddammit, we need to do it. Let's get it done then. Let's get it done then. And you seen your quarterback answer the bell. Every time we was, looking like we was in shambles, Dak come answer the bell. Boom, get you down the field, get you a touchdown, get you a first down. Let's do it. But you already know, man, we finna give y'all a good show today. Hey, was that a bird or a plane? What was it? Let me know what it was. Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to all the people rocking with your boy, man. Let's go. Okay, these are the trap topics of the day. You already know this, man. And Jake Ferguson, mean mugging folks, bro. He got it on his soul. I know the graphic messed up, but you get what I mean, though. So, yeah, but you get what I mean. Jake Ferguson is a straight up gangster these days, and I love every bit of it. I do. I love it. And look, this is exactly the intensity that we need to take on into the next game, too. We need to take this into the next game. Now, look, a lot of people was trying to dismiss the Seahawks. Who follow my work? Who did landlord ever dismiss the Seahawks? Did I ever do that?
Trap.
I said we gonna beat them, but I said them boys are a formidable opponent. They got a lot of weapons over there. I love their personnel. I never disrespected them boys. I did say we was gonna beat them because, that's just my Cowboy confidence. I feel like we gonna beat the crap out of every team because you know who we is. That's why.
We are America's team, the most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tune in every Sunday.
But I did not disrespect these boys. But hey, we gotta all collectively take a deep breath and, say in the words of the great Pinky. In the words of the great Pinky, what did he say?
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
Trap.
Hey, he had us scared, but we held our own, man. That was a cardiac type of game. That was a nail biter right there. That was crazy. We didn't expect that to be that kind of game. But hey, you don't know you in a dog fight till you wake up and be in the middle of a dog fight.
Trap.
But at the end of the day, no matter how dominant it was, how pretty it was, we still smoking on that Seahawks pack, man. Tell them again, young man. We still smoking on that Seahawks pack. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters to us. But let's continue. You already know the Cowboys got this W, man. We got this W. And it was like a basketball game. This was a shootout. This was a good old-fashioned shootout. Both offenses on fire. I tried to warn everybody about DK Metcalf. We already know every player that play the Cowboys, they going to give us their best shot. Listen, public service announcement. I don't care what they did for the rest of the season, y'all. Don't even look at nobody else's stats from now on. Don't look at nobody else's stats from now on, y'all. When they come to play the Cowboys, you take them for the player they are and the skill set they have. Because you already know they pulling out special effects for us. They pulling out the big lights, the big fires, the big explosions for the Cowboys.
Trap.
Them boys pulling out the big guns for the Cowboys. Did you hear what Michael Parsons said? Michael Parsons said, don't nobody play us like they play the rest of the league. We already understand this. I'm about sick of it now. It's about time for us to understand this. We've been saying this. The content creators been saying it. We get everybody best shot. Now it's about time that the players recognize this. I heard Jake Ferguson say this. I heard Dak Prescott say this. I heard Michael Parsons say this. About time we on the same track. Everybody understanding exactly what's going on. This is about damn time. Listen, if a team play man all year, when they play the Cowboys, they gonna play zone. Let me tell you that. If a team played double coverage on a number one receiver, they gonna double cover the second receiver when they play us. If they played 8 in the box, they gonna play 9 in the box when they play Cowboys. This is how it goes.
Trap.
If they played a 3-4 all year, they might switch it to a 4-3 when they play the Cowboys. Everybody have tricks and special effects, big lights and all this wonderful stuff when they play Almighty Cowboys. They already know that the world gonna be watching, and they would feel like they won a Super Bowl if they was able to pull it off. But our team was not standing for it. We still got it done. So shout out to your team, man. We need to give them a round of applause because every game you ain't going to see Hat Dak. You ain't going to see Hat Dak every single game. You just not.
Trap.
You ain't going to see fourth quarter Hat Dak every game. And this was a great game to prep us for another potential close game against the Eagles next week. This was a great kind of game to make us reevaluate. You know, can't nobody be too high on themselves, especially the defense. I'm not mad at the offense, but the defense, y'all got to take a look in the mirror. Now, hey, I respected their weapons, but I expected more from you all. I'm going to just be real. I expected much more from my defense. My defense did not make them punt the ball all game, but at least they stood up when it mattered the most. They still got them boys to punt in great situations. No, they made them turn over on downs. This was one of the first games where nobody punted. Ain't that peculiar, y'all? That's crazy. You mean to tell me nobody punted? I guarantee you no man on the face of this earth predicted that score right there. That was a basketball score. And we don't even play games like that. We don't even play games like that. Our defense, I'm going to just be real with y'all. It seems like, I don't want to declare this to the world, but it seems like my defense, they don't want to show up in big games, y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Hopefully this is just a false alarm, but that's a trend I'm starting to see, y'all. And you know, we love this team, we support this team, we represent this team. But the only way we gonna get to the promised land, get to the places that we want to go, is we hold these boys accountable. We got to. There's no other way. But this week, we will give them their props because they did get the stops when they absolutely needed it. When our back was 100% against the wall, your Dallas Cowboys got the stops. And that's a great point right there, Ms. Niecy. J. Lou, he been the punching bag of Cowboy Nation for the last few months since he came back. He been the punching bag.
Trap.
Can we give J. Lou a little love? Can we give J. Lou a little love? Just this much love? Because he showed up. J. Lou had some big time PBUs, Ms. Niecy. I'm talking about clutch. I'm talking about third down, fourth down. J. Lou had a good game against some top-tier wide receivers. And he was one of the most people I was worried about. Not my boy Bland. And Bland was the one who got a wake-up call. He got a wake-up call. Y'all know Bland, my guy. It happens to the best of us. You know, you could tell their game plan was, we finna throw at Bland this week. We finna pick on Bland. You know, he might be a little too comfortable. They probably seen something on tape that Bland might have been a little too comfortable at times or something, and they felt like they could take advantage of it. But this is a formidable opponent, y'all. This ain't no Rudy Poot right here. That's what we say in the South. This ain't no Rudy Poot. Let me know if you heard that terminology. That means he's nothing to sneeze at. He's not no little inferior opponent. That's not who he is. But if you think about it, you know, DK Metcalf is like that, man. He is. That's why when I was doing all these shows all week, every time somebody told me, oh, DK ain't got no numbers this year, I'm like, hey, DK is a problem and he always a problem. Hey, keep an eye on that guy. I've been saying this all week. I love their wide receiver personnel, and hey, them chickens came home to roost. Them boys was out there acting a fool, but I'm just so glad that it was in a loss. I'm glad it was in a loss. That's all I'm happy about.
Trap.
I'm glad it was in a loss. But let me get back into this content, man. You know, we had a basketball game. We won. You understand? We had a basketball game. But this is another component to why nobody punted the ball all game right here. Now, to be real, a lot of those penalties were just straight up penalties. I'm not going to hate on them. I'm not going to lie about that. But, excuse me, this is one of those confusing games where the precedents hadn't been set yet. The foundation hadn't been set yet. Referees, y'all got to let us know how y'all going to call the game. Y'all got to give us an indication. Let us know how y'all going to call the game, sir, please. Because we wouldn't know where to go from there. We need to establish, okay, they calling the game tight. Okay, they doing this, they doing that. Then we can build off of that. It seemed like this was an inconsistent game. Some of the calls was egregious, some of the calls was petty. It was just an inconsistent game from the referees to me. 19 penalties is just ridiculous. Can we play football? Are you gonna let us play football, sir? Trap. Are we going to let us play football? But this is insane right here. 10 penalties for 130 yards for Seattle. 9 penalties for 127 yards from the Cowboys. This was a flag fest right here. And it was kind of frustrating. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm such a real fan, y'all. I'm such a fan of this game, of football. I got frustrated even when the calls was coming for us. I was like, you know. Even our calls was frustrating me. I'm like, man, is y'all gonna ever stop calling penalties? Now, if they did it, if it's obvious, if it's, you know, if it's nothing that you can do about it, if you put the referee in a tight spot where they just have to call it, I understand that. But other than that, man, they was a little too egregious. They was a little too, what can you say, intrusive. They was all in the way this game. The referee was all in the way this game. But, you know, that's just something we have to deal with, man. And I do want to say something to my guy, young Sadarian Lamb, Mr. Spam Lamb. I wish this message can get out to him. But we'll see. We'll see. If we like and share it enough, maybe we can get this message to CD Lamb. Help your boy out. Hey, that's a dream scenario. Help your boy out. Let's see if we can get this message to CD Lamb. Mr. Sadarian Lamb, you are a great top tier, might be playing the best football at wide receiver in the league right now. But I do want you to understand, you have a star on your helmet. You see this star? You see them stars? Them stars right there don't get the calls that you necessarily need and deserve all the time. So, you got some this game. You got some this game. I want you to understand. I seen a couple of times CD was basically just, you know, he stopped playing and just went straight to looking for the flag. I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to do that. You know what I'm saying? I need you to play through the whistle, because when it comes to these big games, these big teams, they're not going to give it to you, CD. They ain't going to give it to you. Even though you are a top-tier premier, one of the best wide receivers in the league, one of them ones, like you said, with you having that star on the side of your helmet, with you being a Dallas Cowboy, they're not going to give you all the calls that you deserve. So he needs to hear this. He really needs to hear this, because I don't want it to be a big game situation where he's not going as hard as he need to go, and then he looking for the flag, because that's what was happening to us a lot of times, like against the Eagles. Them boys, the referee was letting them boys hold us all game, no lie. The referees was letting them boys have their weight, you know, pause. They was just letting them do whatever they wanted to do against our wide receivers against the Eagles. So we definitely need them to do like CD got to let that go. We love it. We love him. We know he's like that. But when it comes to getting all the calls you deserve, CD, you got to let it go, sir. You got to let it go. But let's continue, man. Let's continue. But that's just a flag fest, man. That's ridiculous. We got calls this game, but don't count on them calls. That's my message. That's my message as a whole. Don't count on them calls. As a Cowboy, you know, we don't get calls like that often. So please don't count on them calls. Yeah, make the catch. Just try your best to make the catch. And if, you know, worst case scenario, if you drop the ball, you still get the call. But don't depend on the call. Don't depend on the call. Now, your Dallas Cowboys still out here dominating in home games. And look, even though them boys put up 35 points, we still outscoring our opponents by from 246 to 95 points. That is top tier dominance right there. Shout out to your squad right there. Shout out to your squad. We definitely need to make our way to a home game this playoff season, man. We need a home game. Look, we need San Francisco. Look, we hate the San Francisco 49ers. They are real ops. But we're going to have to have a truce this week. We need a truce with the 49ers. Hey, if you're a Niner fan, you're listening to this, look, we don't want no smoke this week, okay? We don't want no smoke this week. We're going to put the guns down. We ain't going to spend no blocks. We ain't spending no blocks this week. Look, we need your help. You know, your enemy is our enemy. You know, an enemy of my enemy is my friend this week. So we need you to go up there and handle business. 49ers, go and get you a dub. So when they come play us, we can take care of business and, you know, be right back in the thick of things, right back into this race. That's what we trying to be. Miss Elder said 47 likes and 75 in the chat. We need them likes up, y'all. Don't behave that way. Don't be acting eaglish. You know, eagles have claws. We have fingers. It's kind of early. You know, stretch those fingers out for your butt. And go on hit that like button, man. Don't behave that way. But, you know, we need to, I need y'all help to beat up this algorithm, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all support this stuff, man. Landlord Sports, Landlord from Alabama. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for your boy. But let's get back into the content, man. That's sheer dominance right there. That's pure dominance from your team at home, and it's ridiculous. Okay, in their victory last night, the Dallas Cowboys became the third team in NFL history to score 30-plus points in each of their first 6 home games of a season, joining Tampa Bay of 2021 and New England in 2007. They also are the 5th team ever with 40-plus points in 4 straight home games. That's gangster right there. That's gangster right there. That's gangster right there. Trey, maybe it was a mistake, man. Sometimes they be hitting the button wrong. You know, it happened to me before. I made a mistake and timed somebody out on Boss Channel one time. So, hey, it happens sometime. Maybe it was a mistake, you know. I don't think Trey did nothing to get timed out. So, you know, y'all lighten up a little bit. But your team is on a historic run. They on a historic tear right now, man. So respect your team. Put some respect on your team, man. CD Lamb and Dak Prescott, they doing something that we ain't seen around these parts. And hey, we thought Dak and Coop was dangerous. We thought Dak and Coop was dangerous. We thought Dak and Coop was dangerous. It looked like Dak and CD is on a whole nother stratosphere. You know, we didn't see these numbers from Amari Cooper. Now, I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying that Coop wasn't capable, but you know, a fact is a fact. We didn't see Coop producing like this. We just didn't. I believe it was Kellen Moore. I believe Coop could have did it, but we just talking about factual things. We didn't never see nobody doing it like CD right now, man. That boy is on another level. He's showing you who he is this year. In 2023, he just came off a top tier phenomenal year, and he backing it up. What they tell you? Anybody can get lucky, right? Anybody can get lucky and have a lucky year. CD came back and did it again, sir. Anybody can have one lucky year. You know, Jeremy Lin dominated the NBA for a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can have one good year. CD came right back and went crazy. You know what I'm saying? 2 in a row. 2 in a row. So now he's just passed Michael Irvin for the most 10, I think it was 10-plus catch, 100-yard games in his career. And he just beat Michael Irvin by 1, man. So shout out to CD Lamb. It's just been a great journey to see this man grow into who he is these days, man. CD is a monster. Hey, Trey, you just said it. 17 targets. Don't that sound like they spamming Lamb to you? What you think about that? Do it sound like your antennas up to you? I'm just saying, like, I mean, look, I don't know if anybody in the office is looking at my stuff. I'm not saying, I'm not acting conceited. I'm not acting like I'm just that big in this space right now. But it is pretty peculiar. It is pretty strange. Ever since I said spam Lamb, CD has been getting a whole lot of targets, right? A whole lot of targets. Let me know. Okay, give me a 1 if if y'all think it's something to that. Give me a 2 if I'm just crazy. Let me know. We're going to do a poll. Let's see. Because it's very strange to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the reason it's happening. I'm not saying that. But it's very peculiar. I'll tell you that. It's interesting. Because as soon as I said the Spam Lamb campaign, next thing you know, CD getting all kind of crazy targets. That's all I'm saying. And we did find Ferg. We didn't push Find Ferg as hard. But since we brought those terminologies up, we've been seeing Ferg being found, all right? Ferg has definitely been found. You know, what they say, Trey, closed mouth don't get fed. When we start asking about them, hey, it started producing. Brandon Cook started to cook when we said let cooks cook. Like, hey, man, can we give Mike McCarthy a little love, man? Can we give Mike McCarthy a little love? Trap. Because the people ain't going to talk about this. They're not going to talk about this when what? When Kellen Moore is not at an advantageous situation. If Kellen was doing this, if these roles was on reverse, if Kellen was the one that's cooking the NFL and Mike McCarthy was struggling, if the Chargers was the one that was 9-3 and the Cowboys was whatever the Chargers record is, we don't watch those guys. If the roles was reversed right now, they would be tearing Mike McCarthy up. Y'all know that. So this is why you got your content creators. This is why you got people like me. This is why I'm so thankful for y'all for giving me a voice and giving me a platform, because y'all gonna let me know. Y'all gonna give me what I need to have to be able to expose these frauds. We gotta expose them because we're not gonna let them get away with it. Nope. We're not gonna let them do the Homer Simpson in the bushes creeping away. We're not gonna let them get away with it. We're not. We gonna call them out. Because they got to hold themselves accountable. Somebody got to hold them accountable. You know, before Cowboys content, these media people used to just be fine off on our Cowboys. But no, sir, not no more. Trap. Them boys used to just say anything about the Cowboys and we just be mad. We just be sitting at home punching L. We ain't got to do that no more. We got platforms that y'all done created. We got people and voices that y'all done created that can fight back for us. So we appreciate y'all, man, from the whole Cowboy space, not even just me, from everybody who y'all done supported and build up. Now we got some ammo to shoot back at these boys. Now we saying pass us a lighter. That's what we saying.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
We smoking ops on y'all behalf, and we really do appreciate what y'all got going on, man. But we really fighting back these days. We're not going to let these boys say whatever they want to say and then just creep off. Nah, we holding you accountable. And everybody was dogging out Mike McCarthy. They was dogging out Dak Prescott before this season started. Where are these people? Where are they at? Where are these guys? Well, we looking for you. We looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight, sir. We looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight. So look, this is what you do. When you feel like, when you feel like these people been talking crazy, you keep receipts, man, so you can flash back to see what these buffoons been saying about your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Now you can see what them buffoons was saying before the season. So now, check this out. Okay, do you see these tears? Where's Dak Prescott at right here? Man, do y'all see this right here, man? Dak Prescott tier 4. Could somebody point me to the analyst, the dude who made this right here? Could somebody point me to this guy? Because we need to have a conversation, sir. You are absolutely wrong, sir. What's wrong with you? You should have been putting some respect on y'all, Ryan Dakota. He playing better than all these dudes. I ain't even sparing nobody. He playing better than everybody. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, record this, screen record this, screenshot this, whatever you want to do. Write it down. Take a picture. What Smokey said on Friday? What did he say? Listen, I'm talking to you, Mr. Mahomes. I'm talking to you, Joe Burrow, healed up quickly. I'm talking to you, Mr. Josh Allen. I'm talking to you, whatever this dude name is. What's the Charger dude name? That guy. Lamar Jackson, we talking to you. Trevor Lawrence, we talking to you. Jalen Hurts, you too. Matthew Stafford. Look at these dudes they got Dak Prescott on the line with. What's going on, man? Trap. I'm 100% sure, Mr. T. Foster, that the person who made this was right there beside that boy OJ the Juice Man, man. I'm sure. They right there in that window back there. That's where they at. That's where they at. Whoever wrote that, I'm sure that's where they was sitting back there by OJ the Juice Man. D-Boy got him by Matthew Stafford, Tua. Now Tua playing ball, but they got all these dudes. Justin Field. D-Boy got the nerve to have Daniel Jones over Dak Prescott. D-Boy got Daniel Jones over Dak Prescott. Freaky man over Dak Prescott. Trap. D-Boy's got Mr. Sierra over Dak Prescott. Man, listen here, man. This is why I do this, because I want to put this on Front Street. When they make these lists early in the year, they declaring all this crazy stuff. They saying this and saying that about our team, and now we can hold them accountable. Dak Prescott is playing top tier, phenomenal football, MVP type football. I think, of course, if he keep it up with these next few games we got on this stretch, man, and we getting wins, it's not gonna be no debate about it. It's going to be over with. We ain't even going to have to fight for Dak to be in the MVP conversation. No, he's going to be the MVP. That's who he'll be.
Me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
That's who he'll be. If he keep this up and we get these wins and go into a strong playoff push, we ain't even going to have to talk about this no more. It's going to be Dak. That's who it's going to be. And I just love pulling receipts on these dudes. Tier 4, yeah. Okay. How you feeling about that now? Now, let's get into, some stuff, about my boy Bland. They got my boy, man. They caught my boy Bland lacking in the first half. They did. It's no secret. It's no shame. It's no sweat off my back. You got to keep it real. 6 throws out on 5 receptions, 137 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Bland had one of the roughest. He had his worst game of his career. But look, what's crazy about it, even in his worst game of his career, he got an interception. This dude. Trap. Ain't that strange, y'all? You know you got somebody on your hands. When your worst game of your career, you get an interception. But look, ATM, y'all know I fight for Bland. Bland is my guy. You know what I'm saying? I love Bland. But I just try to tell people I didn't think he was all the way ready to be going up against top tier wide receivers week in and week out. He's still developing. He's still a young player. He's still a second-year player. So, of course, he's going to get cooked by some of them dudes. Most DBs get cooked by them dudes, bro. DK is no chopped liver, sir. DK is no chopped liver. Look, I would love to have DK Metcalf on my squad. I would love to. Trap. He's no chopped liver. So, let's not act like this, player 996, the player that ain't even got no profile picture on Madden, you know what I'm saying? Let's not act like that dude is the one who cooked our boy Bland. He got cooked by an all-pro receiver. So, hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us. It's all good. And then you do got to take into consideration, this is our 3rd game in 13 days. Now, we're not making no excuses, but that's a lot of games. That is a lot of games right now. So this team will throw the defense a small bone, because I almost was through with them boys. I was about to kick them boys out of the room. I was about to kick them out. But we do got to remember, this is their 3rd game in 13 days. Maybe they was a little sluggish. Maybe they was a little tired. We'll give them a little grace, because that was very uncharacteristic of our defense. It was very uncharacteristic. We ain't never seen them just get cooked like that. Well, besides 49ers, we ain't talking about them no more. But we ain't really seen our defense just get did like that. But kudos to the offense, because the offense kept us afloat. The offense, every time we score a touchdown, we did not punt the ball, y'all. We turned the ball over on 4th down. I think how many 4th downs we didn't convert? Did we mess up on 2 4th downs or just 1? because we didn't punt the ball. We was scoring every time. That's what was frustrating about that first half. I'm like, man, the offense didn't score every time they got the ball. And you mean to tell me the defense can't get no stops? We got to do better than that, sir. We got to do better than that. Okay, we had messed up on one. That's when I broke my heart. I had at work messing with CD Lamb. That's when man, that boy CD Lamb had me. I grabbed that thing and said, bah! Man, he dropped that 4th down play, man. Look, come on. CD, you got to bring them in. We love you to death. You got to catch them, though. You got to catch them. It was low. It was hard. It was all of that. It was difficult. It was not an easy catch. It was a difficult catch because of the ball placement, the velocity on the ball. It was not an easy catch and the situation. But you got to catch them to 88. You got to catch them 88. We need them. We need them. Because I'm sitting up there like, Lord, we just got an interception. This could change the game. As soon as he dropped that ball, I just, bah! I done broke something like that was a frustrating game, man. I know y'all could tell that how much energy I got, man. You don't want to be on the L side of that game right there. I'm just happy this is dub day instead of, an L day. I'm just happy it's a dub day. You don't want to be on the losing side of a game like that. Because if you was on the losing side of a game like that, you'll just be mad all the way around. Because you know your offense played well, but they still didn't play well enough to win. Then you'll look at your defense and be like, y'all just was getting cooked out there. What's going on? So it's at least good to be on the dub side of this, man. It was good to be on the dub side of this. Choctaw Montana in the building said, what up, man? How about that Dakota MVP Reynos? Hey, man. Relax. That boy said Reynos. I might have to steal that, Choctaw. I might have to steal that. Reynos, I love it. Dak is, look, dark side Dak. We got some interviews we want to look at, man, because y'all know I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it today. So hold on. Give me a little second. We're going to look at Dak Prescott in that jacket, man. Do that look like normal Dak Prescott? Let me know if that's dark side Dak or not, y'all. Give me a 1 if that's dark side Dak. Give me a 2 if no. Because I'm telling you, that's dark side Dak right there. That jacket look like the jacket of a supervillain right there. That's what it look like. Man, Dak got a supervillain jacket on, man. Do Dak not look nefarious, y'all? Let me know. Give me a 1 if Dak Prescott looks nefarious. Okay. Maybe he is listening to the show. This dude look mad nefarious right here, y'all. He looking mad nefarious right here.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
Okay, I'm finna relax. This boy look nefarious. Look, this is a different dude right here.
Did in a tough game, back and forth, down at halftime, down in the fourth quarter. And the guys and the team really just making plays when plays were needed and playing ultimate complementary football.
Hold on, CJ. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm too immature to be doing this. Listen, Dak got on a black hoodie up under that thing, man. Hey, man, Dak's on the ferry. He said,
damn, it been a minute since I put me some out black on. Damn, it been a minute since I threw me a ski mask on.
Hey, man, Dak said it's been a minute since I threw me a ski mask on. Hey, Dak's so nefarious, bro. I love it. You know this right up my alley. I love it. Do your thing, young
stopping
man.
them, getting a touchdown. Obviously, defense getting two fourth down stops when the game was on the line was huge. So, yeah, it was complimentary football at its finest to get a big win that's been different than most of these at home. And we can take, as Coach always says, a big chunk of confidence. We can take that into next week and just moving forward. And I think, if anything, the team just showed resiliency and belief in one another, belief in both units and all 3 units, and knowing that we can get it done, just staying at it.
Hey, man, Dak left the white folk neighborhood and came to the trap. Hey, man, we done brought Dak in the trap. Somebody said that Dak in the hood Dak. Choctaw, relax, man. We done brought Dak to the hood, man. This is not normal Dak right here. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be, controversial, But tell me, do this look like a trustworthy, nice individual Dak? Dak used to be wearing bow ties, for God's sake.
Trap.
Dak has said it's no longer Mr. Nice Guy. That is out the door. That's out the door. He said no more Mr. Nice Guy with you dudes, man. This is another dude right here.
Todd Archer with ESPN, the game-winning drive. What's that feeling like when you go out there, and how much do you relish that chance?
Yeah, it's fun. It's what you play the game for. As a quarterback, to have the ball in your hands with an opportunity to go win the game, take the lead, whatever it may be. We practice those situations a lot too. So I mean, it's credit to Mike, the staff, and just the rest of the guys and the players of being prepared and locked in. And because we've had so many reps at it, it's no different than the reps at practice. And so little reminders in the huddle about that, and then just we go out there and execute. And so it's great for me, honestly. It's fun, and you see big-time players step up and make big-time plays. Ferg with that catch right there in the end zone was huge. And then for the two-point conversion, Cook's coming across the middle. And once again, plays that we've wrapped, plays that we're comfortable in. And being in that situation, a lot of guys look forward to it and step up.
Wait a minute. Y'all, look, listen. Public service announcement. Don't bring the jokes to landlord, because I'm not going to be able to function now. I'm not going to be able to function, y'all. I'm too immature with this. Dude just called him Dak Vader, for one. And then CJ, my guy out of my city, called mine. This boy talking about something, he definitely got the Glock on him.
Trap.
Man, don't let me find out Dak out there in the interview with the Glock on him. What he doing, CJ? What he doing? What is he doing, man? Y'all gotta relax, man. Dak, where did we go wrong? Dak father up there like, hey, I raised him as a nice young man. Dak took a turn for the bad. He Breaking Bad right now, man. Y'all know these are all jokes, but hey, Dak done broke bad. He's the new Walter White. This is not the same guy, y'all. This is not the same guy, and I love it. This the dude that's gonna take a. Hold up, wait a minute. Micah said it, so we're gonna get into that.
How would you describe the stretch that you've been on the last couple of weeks as a quarterback?
My expectations, honestly. I put a lot into this game. I prepared my ass off. Got amazing coaches and players around me right now doing the exact same. So I just really think that's the expectations that I have for myself, the standard that we've created as an offense, and how we're comfortable in playing this game. So numbers are numbers. They're always going to kind of be that way. But in the sense of getting to the right play, making the right reads, trusting the ball, letting the ball go in the windows to the receivers that I am. That's really what I look at. And so at the end of the day, it's about the preparation and the work that I've really put into this thing. That's just coming fruition, I guess.
Let's talk about the touchdown first.
Let's go.
The play.
That's something we've been drilling in practice. But really, that's a whole offensive effort right there. I mean, the O-line, for putting it in a great spot, only where I could get it, and that's just the ultimate trust right there. Everybody trusting each other, and that's where all 11 are playing like one. That's where you start to make really good plays.
That was one heck of a fight. So you talk about Seattle being the desperate team coming in and they're giving everything they have.
We come into every game, knowing every team's going to give everything they got. And I think the way these guys battled, the way we battled offense, defense, special teams, you saw it out there. You saw how much we wanted it, and we're going to enjoy this one, and then back in the building, we're going to go to work.
No, it ain't nothing special, Didn't have a great first half, just try to make it up in the second half, so that's all it was.
And you guys made the plays when it mattered most down the stretch. What does that say about this group? How confident is the belief in this team?
When we sit together, we can do amazing things, So that's what showed in the second half. We stuck together and made the plays.
Kind of like
Man, Deron Bland ain't gonna say nothing about 3 words. He ain't with it. Hey, that's another public service announcement. Deron Bland don't want to talk to y'all, man. He don't want to talk.
Trap.
Let's check out your boy Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Not the Vouch Raid. Shout out to Vach, man. What's happening with you, Mr. Jab, Jeremiah Green? What's happening?
You know, it was a big adjustment.
Shout out to Vach, man. Hey, y'all send a message back to Vach. Tell him to come to the show. We got to do some work now. We got to do some work, Vach. Trap. Shout out to Vach Lombardi, man. Y'all go holler at him, man. You know, I started my show off calling Vach show. So, you know, that's my guy right there. I've been a fan of his work, man. So y'all make sure y'all go support Vach. If y'all ain't heard of him, he's a great dude. There you go. There go my boy Vach Lombardi, man. Shout out to the dog Vach Lombardi in the building. Trap. Man, that's what's up, man. Yo, we gotta tap in, Vach. You know, I don't got the Illuminati contacts, so you know what I'm saying. I gotta shoot my shot out here in the public. You got me doing bad. You got me doing bad. But hey, you know, closed mouth don't get fed, man. But just holler at your boy, man. But I appreciate you too, though, man. But let's get back into this content.
Big explosive plays, PIs, and then we just got to the point where we just got to keep everything in front of us and make them earn it. And, you know, we made up some big stops towards the end.
Were you surprised how quick you got the Gino in that last one?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I was getting there pretty fast all game. Gino was doing a great job just getting the ball out fast. I mean, you know, and that's not something he had on film where it was just quick game all game, you know. And when they did throw it deep, it was max protection and things like that. So,
hey, did y'all see what Micah Parsons tweeted? That right there shows you a lot. Micah, look, most of us content creators, we've been already on this wave. We've been saying that teams don't play us the same they play other teams. They do a lot of special effects and extra stuff. Like, they dress it up and make it real for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Just like everybody have a whole nother game plan when it comes to us versus them. So, Micah Parsons just went out and said it. He tweeted, teams don't play us like they play other teams. And what he was meaning by, a lot of people thinking like he just talking about giving us their best shot. No, I feel like Micah was talking about the fact that most teams have a way they play on film, and then when they play the Cowboys, they change it up. They switch it up. Just like who that was that was the 49ers. The 49ers was playing zone all year, and then when they played the Cowboys, they switched it up to zone. And then after the Cowboys, they went right back to playing zone again. So look, everybody has their special effects, they new stuff against the Cowboys. So we need to pay attention to that. I'm glad that the players are picking up on that. Bruh, everybody's going to play us to the best of their degree. They going to show everybody in the world this is their Super Bowl right now. When they play us, it's their Super Bowl. That go for every team. If you ain't won a Super Bowl, the Cowboys is a good supplement. That's what it is. Trap. Yeah, it's game plan, it's strategy, but look, Bernard, my point is, of course, you gonna do stuff like that typically, but not that drastic though, Bernard. You might throw a couple of wrinkles in there, like say for instance, if a team play man most of the year. If they play man most of the year, they'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna throw a little zone in there just to confuse them. They ain't gonna just completely shift the way they play. That's what teams been doing against us. So that's what I think Michael was trying to refer to when he talked about that. They are completely Jekyll and Hyde. They are completely Harvey Dent, two-faced when they play the Cowboys. That's what they are. Trap. So we gotta the Cowboys gotta prepare for everything. We can't just go off of they trends and they tendencies like normal teams, like normal game planning. We gotta be ready for everything. Every game, we got to be ready for their full playbook, and, you know, we can't get away with nothing. So I'm glad the team is finally recognizing that. I'm glad they are aware, because that's what we need all year. We need that awareness.
It was definitely some uncharted looks that we haven't seen and what I haven't seen on film. So
what I just said, uncharted looks that we haven't seen. Special, tailored game plan for the Cowboys.
It's definitely something to look at again.
Is there busting I feel like to see the offense pick you guys up on a night with the worst?
You know, that's great, but I feel like it's been complimentary all year. Outside of the San Fran game, Dak's been having one of the greatest seasons I've seen since I've been here, and it's truly amazing to see, you know, the growth and where he's at. You know, I think right now he's playing at
the highest level in the NFL. You know, just from my standpoint, what I'm saying.
Did Micah say the highest level? Did he say that?
Trap.
In the pocket, breaking sacks, making the right reads. I mean, he's just playing terrifically. Like,
It's performance like that, you think it actually affected?
You know what they like, but every team that was a playoff team.
Let's get the likes up, people.
Everyone
be
had
nice.
Above us.
Don't be acting eaglish.
Beat the out of them, man. You know, nowadays.
He said every team that they said we couldn't mess with, we come up and beat the out of them. Let's go.
And the narrative, you know, the normal narrative. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter about accolades and MVPs and things like that. Seeing Dak's energy, saying, turn me the F up, go stop them. Like, I'm like, damn, like, shit made me blush a little bit.
Hold up.
Beat the out of them, man. You know, now they suck. And the narrative, you know, the normal narrative. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter about accolades and MVPs and things like that. Seeing Dak's energy, saying, turn me the F up, go stop them. Like, I'm like, damn, like, shit made me blush a little bit.
Pause.
Trap.
Micah is wilding out.
That's my quarterback right there. Like, so, you know.
That's my quarterback.
That's always just exciting. You know, that energy he brings, that fire. He's in a different pace. This is the type of quarterback that's going to win us the Super Bowl.
Trap.
This is the type of quarterback that's going to win us the Super Bowl. He didn't say get us to the Super Bowl. He said win us the Super Bowl. We needed dark side Dak from the beginning. We are letting Dak be the full Dak Prescott, Mississippi State Dak Prescott. Listen, this is exactly who we needed. And I remember when me and Boss was talking about this finna be quick because we're going to need the SBGs today. We're going to need y'all to spin back very shortly. But this is what me and Boss Cowboy Sports was talking about. When we said that it seems like, you know, Dak plays better when he got somebody breathing down his back. Like when he got to look over his shoulder, when he a little paranoid, right? You know? It seems like we get the best Dak when he's pressurized. When he's in a pressurized situation, we get the best young Ryan Dakota. Now, we done let Dak grow into who he is. Now we got dark side Dak. We got dad Dak. We got fourth quarter hat Dak. This is a whole nother thing right now.
Trap.
But, man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. We finna get ready to spin back with the Three Amigos show, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all spin back, man. Where my SBGs at? Y'all make sure y'all come back and support Landlord Sports. And please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card on the way out. And you know them haters hate on us because why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. Shout out to everybody rocking, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to Vice Lombardo with the Vice Raid in my hand. I appreciate you, sir. Yeah. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind.
Let's
and
go.
Every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in they house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. Damn, I never let them play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see.
Turkey leg,
confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. They words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. Yeah, I know them haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah. I just do it for
my SBGs at, baby? We spinning back.
To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, doubters till you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents, there will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming.
He's a big cowboy hater.
I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics, I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These dudes ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat.
Let's go.
Do it for the family.
Yo, Cowboys 9-3, baby.
And if you try to
now we get to rest comfortably and watch the rest of the NFL on Sunday. Let's go. We already did our workout. We already got our workout away. Not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.